What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. It's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my chat. Two of them are linked in the description down below. In this video, we're going to be talking about Qubittech, and we're going to be getting into the compensation plan for this. In this particular platform, I'm making close to about $6,000 a day. And generally, I don't really like to talk too much about compensation plans because it doesn't apply to a lot of people. But I know that for some people, it does apply to, and some people do actually aspire and dream to get, those kinds of earnings in short periods of time. And those people, it would be beneficial to understand how all this stuff works. So that's what I'm going to get into in this video. Towards the end of the video, I'm also going to talk about what I'm going to call the BitConnect effect, because I know a lot of people, they look at these platforms, they instantly say it looks like BitConnect, and then they write it off right away. So I kind of came up with a couple of points that will help you understand why that's kind of a naive and ignorant thing to say about companies like this. It looks like BitConnect and write it off. So we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And I know that a lot of you guys like for me to talk about Uniswap gems. The thing is, I can't just make them materialize out of thin air just because I talk about a coin. I want to go for quality over quantity for Uniswap gems. So until something good comes along, I won't really be talking about anything in Uniswap gem related stuff. So going back to Qubittech, now, like I said, this video is going to be about the compensation plan overall. So I'm not going to get into the specifics about what the company is, who they are, how legitimate they are, or what they're doing. When I say do your own research, like, it's important that you actually do your own research instead of relying on me or other YouTubers. If you like what you see and you like the company, you like what they're doing, then go for it. If you don't like certain aspects of it, then skip out on it. So definitely do your own research when it comes to all of the back end stuff for how the company operates. But we're going to be starting down here on slide, I guess this is page 16 of the PDF document. You guys can actually download this document once you get signed up. It's under documents right here. But let's go ahead and talk about this first. So the first thing you're going to see here is trading robots. So you can purchase a trading robot over on Qubittech and do trading on Binance or Bitfinex. Now, if you're an experienced trader, if you know how to do that, then this is an option for you. But most people that watch my channel at least do not know how to do this and will not be using the trading robots. However, it is to note, if you do want to try it out and you sign up for a certain package level, you do get these robots for free. So I have 2 free robots that I can actually program and set up on my Binance or Bitfinex accounts. I will not be doing that because I do not typically do trading on my own on centralized exchanges. All right, so next up we have our digital licenses. So in Qubittech, you have a lot of different packages that you can purchase. So this is for the people that want to do things passively, which is 99.9% of all of you that are watching this video. If you deposit anywhere from $100 all the way up to $100,000, you're purchasing a package or a license in this company. The company is going to trade you all of the money that you're giving them, and you're able to earn up to 250% of what you put in over a certain period of time. So that's what these packages do. So let's just say you put in $100. At the end of your entire package, when your package stops paying, you're going to be making $250 overall with this. And the same case goes with all these other licenses as well. They all have different perks depending on what level they're at: bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. So your digital license benefits, like I said, it's 250% total, and then your package will stop. You'll have to purchase another one after that if you want to continue earning. You earn every single day, which is a huge leg up from other companies like CashFX Group. It actually increases your earnings dramatically since you have those extra days on Saturday and Sunday that you're accumulating interest. Then you have anywhere from $100 minimum to $100,000 maximum. Monthly, you're going to be making about 25%. So I'll show you guys my back office right here and just show you guys what the earnings are recently. If I go to my wallet section, it can be lower, it can be higher. So we can see numbers like 0.77%, close to 1%, 0.68%, and then we can even see some numbers higher in the 1.2, 1.08% as well. But overall, averaging, you're going to get about 25% overall. So it's going to be a little less than 1% daily on average. All right. So for withdrawals, you can withdraw anything from about $10 and up. That's when you can do a withdrawal. And depositing and withdrawing can both be done in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So by doing a deposit, you can click on any one of these packages, click pay now, and you'll have the option to pay with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the same thing with withdrawing from here as well. And it'll actually tell you the exact amount that you need before you purchase. So I like that. That's a huge benefit for people that are trying to do some mathematics on how much they're going to be earning, their total result, all that other stuff. So that's the digital licenses. Again, that is for pure passive profit earners. You do not need to refer anybody up to this point. This is all Referring is optional, but I am going to get pretty deep into referring because, like I said, that's where, like I said, with the $6,000 daily that I'm making, a lot of that is coming from the team building. But nonetheless, it's not like I'm making pennies off of, the non-referral commissions. These are my non-referral commissions right here that I've earned in the past couple of days or weeks here from the packages that I've purchased. You guys can see the dates that I purchased these things right here. All right, so let's keep going on. Corporate licenses, I'm not going to talk too much about these because not many of you are going to be interested in this. If you want to buy something like a house or travel somewhere or a car or some devices, you can actually purchase them on the platform and get a discount for purchasing them on here. So I don't know if that's your thing. You guys can check that out. But those are corporate license benefits. This is, I guess, important for you to know because when you're looking for regulations about things, you can't just have a company that's just doing trading and giving you more money after you give them money. That's very, very hard to do legally in many different places around the world. So offering actual products kind of gets around that, and that's one of the reasons why they're doing corporate licenses here in Qubittech. So it's kind of it helps you understand that they are trying to be legitimate in many different areas around the world. So their affiliate program, you have 5 different ways of earning, 5 types of bonuses: direct bonus, matching bonus, binary bonus, rank bonus, and quick start bonus. So we're going to get into all of this stuff right away. So let me zoom in here a little bit more so you guys can see this a little better. And we're going to start with quick start bonus. So a quick start bonus is you have 2 periods of 15 days to refer people. And if you refer certain people in your team, you're going to get the smaller package out of all of those people. So there's 2 examples here that, I mean, they go over it pretty well if you guys want to read through it, but I'm just going to kind of speak through it pretty quickly. So if this is you and you refer 4 people underneath you and they all purchase different packages, you're going to automatically get back the smallest package that they purchased. So in this case, this will be the $1,000 package is the smallest one after you have referred 4 people. Then when you go to your back office right here, you will see an additional $1,000 package. You're not getting $1,000, you're getting a package, but over time, you're going to be able to withdraw from that package just like any other package, and eventually that package is going to get to 250%, and you'll get $2,500 from that particular package. Same case for if you're getting people with depositing higher amounts. All 4 of those people, if they deposit an amount like $5,000 as the minimum from all of them, then you'll get a $5,000 package too. So this is a pretty huge benefit. This is something that I haven't really seen in too many platforms, but it's a really good incentive, and I think it's one of the reasons why this company is growing so fast is because they have a very strong network marketing side of things. All right, so that is the quick start bonus. Not too many people are going to get there because if you're newer to referring people, and I'll talk about some strategies on how to refer people too. But if you're newer to referring people, then this might not be the best way that you're going to earn. So the next way that you can earn from the referral platform is the direct and binary bonuses. So with the direct bonus, the way that it works is basically if you sign up a person, then you're going to get 6% of whatever package that they buy. All right, so if somebody buys a $100 package, you're going to be getting, as that $6 from that $100 package. If somebody buys a $1,000 package, you're getting $60, etc. etc. So that's 6% of every package that they're buying. You're also going to get some direct bonuses from their level 2. So if you refer somebody and they refer somebody, you're going to get 2% of their package. Now, if you upgrade to certain levels, like I said before, they have different benefits depending on the package that you purchase. If you purchase the platinum package, then it goes all the way down to 4 levels deep. You get a little bit more direct bonuses from doing that. So it's beneficial to kind of upgrade to the highest package as early as possible so that the people that you are referring and the team that you are getting, you're getting a bonus from those teams as high as possible from doing that. All right, so let's go ahead and read over here. The binary bonus. So a binary bonus is awarded daily if your affiliates have enough points on their left and right leg. So let me show you what that means. It's a little complicated to understand if you guys don't understand binaries. So if I go over to my network right here, I have a lot of points on both of my sides. So I have a left leg and a right leg. Basically, you have these buttons right here, and you can click on these buttons based on which side you want to put them on. The way that I do it is every day I log on to here and I see which side has the lower amount of points. And I go ahead and I switch my arrow to the lower amount of points. In this case today it's the left side because basically what's going to happen is those numbers are going to subtract from each other, and as long as it doesn't hit 0, you're going to get a portion of binary bonus from those subtractions. So you guys can see right here, my bonuses, I'm being fully transparent right here. My binary bonuses so far has been $12,000. My direct bonuses has been $13,000. My matching bonus, I think that's only that updates daily, so that's been $1. And then my received rank bonus is going to be $7,800, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. So binary, like I said, you need to even out these points. If you have way too many people sign up on one side, you don't get any bonus from that. And the reason for that is because if you have somebody that's above you or below you that is a great network marketer and they're building the crap out of your right side, you shouldn't really get credit for doing that, for having that one person, because you're not building your other side and what the other person's doing the work. So it's really about evening out both sides to make sure that you're doing some work to refer people to get that bonus. But as long as these numbers are even and subtracting from each other, that's how you're going to be getting some of that binary bonus. Now for the percentages, obviously the higher package you have, the higher percentage of the binary bonus you're going to be getting from those points, all the way from 8% to 12%. And that's pretty much as simply as you can put it. You can look into it a little bit more deeply if you want to look at this yourself, but that's the simple way of understanding it. And again, we talked about the minimum withdrawals. You also have some limits, so you do have to have a certain package to reach, like in case you reach your limit. So if your package is only $100, then you can only get $100 worth of commissions, and then it stops, it maxes out. So you have to have a higher package if you're getting higher amounts of commissions in order to withdraw that amount. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down here. So you also have things called rank bonuses. So again, we'll look at my platform right here, and my rank is number 5, and this depends on all kinds of stuff. How many people you've referred, how many people on your left leg, on your right leg, how much they put in all together. And it gives you all that information so you guys can start building out your team. Specifically, if you're lacking on the left leg or you're lacking on the right leg, you can arrange it accordingly to try and get to the higher ranks here in Qubittech. But let's just show you guys, I'm on rank 5. So what that means is every time you get a rank, you get actually a bonus paid out to you. So my first rank, I got $100 paid to me. When I hit rank 2, I got $200. When I hit rank 3, I got $500. Rank 4 gave me $200, and rank 5 gave me $500. So you can see that that's a little over $7,000. And that's where that number came from rank bonus. And if I rank up again, I do think I'll get here, most likely. I'll get $7,500. It gets pretty difficult to start ranking up past that, though, because then you have to get into the volumes of like the $500,000 to $1 million, which is difficult, but I mean, they are there. People do reach those numbers for the rank bonuses. And then finally, you have your matching bonus. So matching bonus, again, we've talked about that a little bit. It's kind of like the binary bonus. So let's just read this. It says matching bonus is calculated as a percentage of the binary bonus that were received by users who registered with your referral link. The active number of lines that received the matching bonus depends on the rank achieved, and can be included in up to 10 levels in depth. So again, depending on your rank from before, you can actually get matched certain amounts of what people are buying underneath you as well. So the numbers are here, the percentages are here, and again, this is a little bit more difficult to explain because I can't really show you guys my matching bonus numbers right there. But obviously, the higher rank that you're achieving, the more that you're going to earn from doing that. And the way to do that is to make sure that your left and right side are evenly distributed as you are ranking up. All right, so that is mostly everything. There's a couple of other things here too that I'm not really going to get into because I mean it gets pretty technical, and if you guys want to get that technical, you can read through the white paper yourself and do your own research on that other stuff. But you can get some benefits for also doing like conferences and things like that as well. So that is all of the compensation plan about how Qubittech works. You can do this really, really simply. And again, what most people on my downline do is they just purchase the package and they let it run. They don't really worry about referring people. But I know that there are some dreamers and achievers out there. There are always people that say they envy success that I have and success that other YouTubers have, and they want to be able to build up teams themselves. And surprisingly, like this is just got me going off on a tangent here. A lot of those people that they just start doing their own YouTube channel and they start trying to actually build a team, they become very successful with it. I mean, I can think of a couple of YouTubers off the top of my head where they started a couple months ago and they're extremely successful right now. This, like, so you guys know, cryptocurrency is a market that is it is bleeding. It is needing for people to actually join and talk about stuff. There is not enough people in the crypto world making videos about all kinds of things. So the market is starving for you. So it's actually one of the easiest markets to kind of get into and be successful in. Anybody can really do it as long as they put in the work. That's what I believe. It's not really difficult if you put the work into it. And that also goes for like YouTube as well. I just recently monetized my channel, and again, YouTube is starving for financial YouTubers, and that's why my YouTube ad revenue is actually really, really high compared to a lot of other people who are doing like tutorial videos or video game channels. But that's a whole story for a different day, so we can save that for later. But nonetheless, that is the compensation plan. Now let's talk about some other stuff. One of the things I want to talk about is the BitConnect effect. So a lot of times people will look at these platforms and they say, and it looks like BitConnect, I'm not going to try. And I just talked to somebody else. I'm not making fun of you or anybody else that said this in the past, but I talked to somebody else, and you guys have to keep in mind that BitConnect happened almost 3 years ago. And in crypto, you should know that crypto ages extremely fast. 2 weeks, let alone 1 month in crypto is way different than what crypto was 2 weeks ago or 1 month ago. We have so many things that change in crypto. So when you look at something that happened 2 to 3 years ago, crypto has evolved significantly since BitConnect happened. There's reasons why BitConnect failed. Obviously, BitConnect failed because they weren't doing what they said that they were doing. They didn't most likely have a trading bot. They also failed because they had a coin that they controlled almost 100% on their own centralized exchange that they manipulated the price of, and they allowed people to impossibly compound to impossibly high amounts, which caused the company to ultimately collapse. Now, granted, they probably pulled the plug before the company collapsed so that they can pull the plug with some money of their own, a big stack of money on their own. But nonetheless, it would have collapsed even if they were trying to be legitimate and not trying to steal the money at the end of it. Calling everything else that has multi-level marketing BitConnect, I think, is very, very silly, because multi-level marketing exists in many, many different areas in crypto and outside of crypto. And yes, there are some bad characters in multi-level marketing. There are some bad characters in crypto platforms. There's some bad characters everywhere, yes. But there's some bad characters in cryptocurrency. That doesn't mean that all of cryptocurrency is bad. So calling all of these platforms and all of MLM, terrible like BitConnect is kind of like saying that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is only used by criminals to buy drugs and for terrorism. Is that true? Yeah, criminals do use Bitcoin. Terrorists do transact with Bitcoin. Drugs are bought with Bitcoin. But does that mean all of crypto is bad and is similar to that? No, just because there's a few bad characters doesn't mean that everything is bad. So definitely give it at least a second look before you just write it off completely and entirely. And MLM has worked in many different areas, and it has not worked in other areas. You can watch a lot of a series of like people that are anti-MLM, and I support those people because there are some people that are skeevy in MLM, and they just try and get you to sign up for products. This is particularly outside of crypto, and they tell you to sign up for this package and order all these products, and it's so easy to sell all these, and it's really, really hard to sell all that stuff. And with that type of MLM, like, you can't make money unless you actually sell the products and you actually get the products sold. With things like this, it's very different because you don't need to do any type of selling. Literally, I know that they say that in MLM a lot, but your cost basis is usually way higher than what you're actually earning. But you don't need to do any type of selling in these types of platforms, and I've showed you guys this many times. You can earn passively, and it can work. All right, there's no guarantees ever. Obviously, these companies, they trade for you, and let's talk about that secondly. So some people believe this is impossible. There's no way that they can do this, and you guys have to understand this part. Trading firms exist in the real world. You can give people your fiat money and tell them, trade it, buy some stocks with it, give me back some of the returns in a year, a month, or a week, or whatever. And they will do that. And people don't question trading firms. Trading firms can be successful, and they can give you back lots of money for being successful, for joining their trading firm. And they can also be failures, and they can lose your money completely. And the same case is true with Bitcoin. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and these platforms do the same thing. You give them your money or your cryptocurrency, they do the trading for you. They can be successful, or they can completely fail and lose all of your money, just like with normal trading firms. So that's the way that these companies work. And like some people, for things like CashFX Group, it's worked out phenomenally. They've done some great trades, clearly, and the amount that they've paid out, I think, is way more than the amount that they've taken in. Same with PGI Global and a few of these other things, but ultimately, some of these things do fail. Some of these things do have bad actors and scammers. Some of these things do have bad MLM plans that just suck all the money up and give it to the promoters only. But if you really do your research and you understand, how robust the multi-level marketing system is set up. Obviously, you can tell some of these platforms have plans where they pay out 20% commissions on all the buys. That's unsustainable. You can't you can't do that and do trading. But when you have smaller numbers like 6%, 5%, competitive numbers where people are growing the platform and getting higher percentages, that is something that exists and that works. So just a different perspective for you guys to look at, for those of you who immediately write these things off and call them scams. Use your brains. Don't be an ignorant character. If you're going to call it a scam, at least back it up with some reasoning. But yeah, that doesn't mean that you have to like it. There's obviously some reasons why people don't like it. I know one of the main things people complain about is I don't like the flashiness. And I don't like that either. I don't like when they go out and they do all these conferences and they're dancing and they have these music and these pretty girls and these cars and they're flaunting all this kind of money. I don't like that at all. I don't think that you need to do that. But some of these companies do actually do that. CashFX Group, as far to my knowledge, doesn't do that. PGI Global doesn't really do that. I haven't really looked too much at Qubittech's events, so maybe they do that. But nonetheless, all kinds of things you guys can consider for yourself before buying into this. Anyway, that's everything for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you haven't yet, and join the Telegram channel. Peace out.